It's time for episode 268. Genie, take the wheel. Obviously, I don't seem as gung-ho today as I was on Wednesday. And that is because I think that I'm having some nerve issues that is affecting my lower back. And it made what looked like it was going to be a good day in the gym be probably one of the worst I've felt in about a year. The car guy is here. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? So this is episode 268, and I'm here. So you see the title of today's stream. My body did not cooperate. I woke up today actually feeling very good. I felt very confident mentally when I got up this morning. And I did get ready. Everything felt okay. I got in the car. I got a wonderful parking spot. Everything seemed okay. But a little bit of tightness has been creeping up in my lower back for probably the last 3 weeks. And today it came to a head. Today felt really, really difficult. It got progressively worse. And the only reason why I was able to get through today's training was because I had to kind of mentally hunker down and really focus on the correct movement patterns. That's the only reason I got through today, but today my body just did not cooperate. I got through the back squat okay, but it was getting worse and worse as I got through the sets. When I dropped from 255 down to 225, it felt a little bit better. My back felt okay when I did the leg press, 3 sets of 8, 495. No real problems. I started to feel it again a little bit more when I went through the RDL. And it just got progressively worse as I went through the deadlift. Oh shit, it did rain. Well, let me turn the camera around. Let's pull this top down. I'm guessing it rained while I was in the gym. It is not raining right now. So I'm going top down today. All right. Back to me. Okay. So I can't help it. I actually have to make a comment. So I just want to remind people that just because there are rain droplets on the car, it does not mean that it is currently raining. So I just kind of want you guys to understand the difference between it was raining and it is currently raining. So fresh water droplets does not mean, as you can see, it is not raining on me currently, even though there are rain droplets on the car, fresh rain droplets. So fresh rain droplets that was falling and are still currently sitting on the car does not mean that it was currently raining. Okay? In order for it to be currently raining, it would need to be raining right now. So if anybody was confused about that, I hope I answered your inquiry. Okay? I totally understand for some people that jerk off to the specter of black people being assaulted by law enforcement officers, those who really get off to it. I know that it makes it, your love for police brutality makes it very difficult for you to recognize the difference between it is currently raining and it was raining. I know that your lust for police brutality makes it very difficult for you to understand the difference between whether it was raining and whether it is currently raining. But reality is still reality. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so today was not a good day in the gym, and it's going to happen. I've done everything that I could do to put myself in a good physical situation to be able to train every Sunday and every Wednesday as hard as I can, lower body. But one of the things that is going to happen from time to time is you may sleep a little bit off. Your nutrition might be a little bit off. You might be going through a little bit more stress than you're normally used to going through. And sometimes that means that you're not going to feel that great sometimes when you train. And sometimes that means that you should do something different with your training, but other times it means that you need to pay attention to your body to figure out exactly what you can do that day and what you can't do. And so today was one of those days where, as I went through the deadlift and I was adding a repetition to my sets, I was able to move okay sets 1 and 2, but it took me longer and longer to prepare for the next set because my lower back just got worse and worse and worse. I tried to do everything that I could to keep my lower back loose, but it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I was really starting to get down on myself. I got through the third set of 8 because I actually moved up on the deadlift today. I actually moved up on the deadlift 4 sets of 8 from 4 sets of 7. The extra rep did not hurt me, but just the feeling of the nerve irritation in my spine, that really hindered me today. So I noticed that as I was going through the sets, that I think after the first or second set, I started to feel some nerve irritation in my left calf. So that lets me know that the sciatic nerve is definitely irritated. The sciatic nerve is definitely irritated. Definitely not happy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go this way. The sciatic nerve was just not happy. And, I have to kind of figure out what I'm going to do next week. I might deload. I've been threatening to deload for the last 2 weeks. And I'm wondering if the refusal to pump the brakes is now going to cost me that deload when I probably should have deloaded probably 2 or 3 weeks ago when the irritation first started. But the thing is that, I've been recovering so well where I haven't felt really any irritation or soreness. I had some uncomfortable feelings in my right knee after Wednesday, but then by Friday I was fine, and then Saturday I was fine. I woke up today, I was fine. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna work hard. My approach to my first set of the leg extension was not proper, so I felt a little bit of that irritation again in my right knee today. So I'm kind of figuring things out, like, okay, I need to be a little bit more vigilant as far as um, paying attention to the the proper movement patterns and the proper activation of the muscle, and not just selling out to move the machine. Something I talk to my clients about every week, and that's something I constantly have to remind myself about. It's not easy, because sometimes you just want to get that next rep up by hook or by crook. So I'm working on it. My knee does not feel nearly as irritated as it did on Wednesday. But I will say that something that I kind of half expected, because it's happened before, happened again today. My lower back on the left side was really, really, like, I had to really grit that fourth set of 8 out. I actually approached the bar twice and could not get myself to express any kind of force, and I had to get up from the bar. I had to stand up, unlatch the belt, and I felt horrible every time I did it. And I ended up taking an extra 10, 15 minutes in between the sets, and I really just didn't want to give in. And this is where, a girl was saying to me in the gym, hey, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but you got to listen to your body. But I just kind of felt like it was something more mental than physical, even though the physical pain was apparent. The physical pain was there. I felt it. It was real. But I just kind of felt like I was able to do the first 3 sets. I got to be able to do this. Like, how am I not able to do it? It just didn't make sense to me that I would not be able to complete the task today, because I completed the first 3 sets. And I didn't feel, particularly weak. It was just that, the nerves in my lower back are irritated to the point where now it's crossing over my hip. And I started to feel a little bit of it in my calf. So I'm not happy, but anytime there is even a mildly attractive woman in the area, and I know there's only 1 set left, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to grit my way through it and make it happen. And I am proud of myself that I did make it happen. I am proud of myself. But man, it took a lot. It took a lot out of me today. I am not the front. It took a lot out of me today. And it took me way, way longer to get through today's program than I anticipated, because I actually felt physically okay. But once that nerve pain starts lighting up, it starts not making sense why I can't move. But I gritted my way through it. I got through 4 sets of 8 at 365 in the deadlift. I did my 2 sets of 9 at 255 on the squat, 2 sets of 9, 225 in the squat, 3 sets of 8 at 495 on the leg press. I did my RDLs. I actually got through it all. It just really, really sucked. Today was definitely one of the worst days that I felt in probably the last 6 months to a year. But here's the deal. When I did those leg curls at the end, my back actually started feeling better. Which, for some reason, I still can't put my finger on why it feels better. But my lower back does not feel nearly as bad now, after doing all that work, when I finished off with the prone leg curl, which I did 3 sets of 8 at 200 pounds. 200 pounds is the heaviest that this leg curl machine goes. So the gym is supposed to be getting a new leg curl machine soon. Hopefully it goes above 200 pounds. I want to see what I can do on a seated leg curl, because from what I understand, it's supposed to be mechanically easier to do a leg curl when you're prone. So I'm hoping that I will get a challenge on that and continue to work on making my hamstrings not only stronger, but make my hamstrings a little longer. Feel a little bit better about how that muscle is working, because I can tell you right now, as shitty as I was feeling after I finished set 4 in the deadlift, I actually feel probably 50 or 60% better after doing the leg curls. So obviously I'm going to continue to keep monitoring my body from Sunday night sleep, Monday night sleep, and Tuesday night sleep before I get ready for whether or not I'm going to go full bore on Wednesday night's leg day. So pray for me, guys. Pray for me. I'm going to do my very best to avoid the deload. If like I wake up tomorrow and I'm halfway crippled, then I'm going to have to put my pride away and go straight with the deload, regardless of how good I feel on Wednesday. Get in there, literally half-ass it, so that my body can still feel the movements, but not actually be broken down, so I could give my body more time to actually recover. So if I'm forced to deload, I'm not going to be putting any real stress on my lower body until not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. And I'm hoping that, a little bit of hamstring work will kind of push some of that hamstring irritation away. Push that away, and then I'll be feeling a little bit healthier, and then I can go and chase some big numbers later on in the year. But it looks like I have not done a deload week in several months since I switched to 2 leg days a week from 3. But I might have to do it. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for continuing to support the Dr. Evil Genius channel and this live stream series, Genius Take the Wheel. I will be back on Wednesday, whether it's a deload or not, and let you know how I was able. Hey, Midmo's here. I will be letting you know on Wednesday how I was able to recover. And if I feel like I was able to recover, you guys will know it, because I will just continue on with the program for Wednesday. But if I feel half retarded tomorrow, I'm going to probably shut the intensity down for a while. I guess I'll just have to watch it back. Yeah, today was not a good day, man. But yeah, definitely watch it back. Share it with your friends who have different struggles in their training. Definitely share it, man, because people need to know that even when everything is going good with your program, your body is not going to respond the way you want it to every single time out. But learning how to deal with the adversity when it comes your way is really where the gains are. So I'm going to let you guys know if I was forced to go deload on Wednesday, or if I was able to go through with the full program. I'm going to be trying to do some vertical pull tomorrow and maybe some bench press on Tuesday. We'll see how that goes. But for right now, I definitely need to get some real calories in. I've only had 2 protein shakes. I think I've only taken in maybe a total of like 340 calories, but I burned over 2,000 today, so in very painful fashion. So I'm gonna go take care of my body. I gotta go take care of a client in about an hour and a half. Then I pretty much have the rest of the day to relax and let my body get right. Guys, the relaxation after you train is more important than you think. Trust me. Trust me. If you can get your knob polished after a leg day, go get her done. If you have a woman that loves you, she'll understand. Trust me. She'll understand. And she'll help you with some of that pain relief. Pain relief. Shout out to Mrs. Evil. Well, let me go be in pain somewhere else. Oh, a Bentley Bentayga driving by. Somebody's winning. Salute you. I don't understand why people drive Bentleys and then like regular ass license plate. Get a vanity plate. What the fuck? It doesn't cost that much. When the lady you're with hears this monologue, yeah, she's one of those people that understands the assignment. Salute to you, Mrs. Evil, and salute to you, Midmo. I'll be back soon, guys. Much love to all of you, and thank you for continuing to support. And if I don't stream before Wednesday, I'll see you on Wednesday. And yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.